In 2021, Hurricane Ida tore through Louisiana, leaving devastation in its wake. But the real terror came later, when a semi-truck driver in Pennsylvania found himself in the middle of a tornado. The truck had stopped at a red light, but even when it turned green, the driver decided to stay put, and thank goodness he did.
The tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for southeastern Pennsylvania. Repeating, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire for the following counties in Pennsylvania, Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia. The flood warning remains in effect. The flood warning continues for the Swatara Creek and Harbor Tavern from late tonight until further notice. At 3:15 p.m. Wednesday, the stage was 6.4 feet. Flood stage is 9.0 feet. Moderate flooding is forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage late this evening to a crest of 14.8 feet tomorrow morning. It will then fall below flood stage Friday afternoon. Impact at 9.0 feet. Several driveways and other minor roadways are affected. Water begins to enter some basements. Impact at 10.0 feet. High water isolates several houses. Impact at 12.0 feet. A number of secondary roads are closed, resulting in some evacuation. Impact at 14.0.
In moments, strong winds tossed the truck around like a toy, forcing it to tip over. The dashcam fell, revealing the driver still strapped in his seat, dazed but alive. A nearby van driver rushed to help, pulling the truck driver to safety. Both men ran for cover just before the storm grew even stronger. Thankfully, the truck driver only suffered minor injuries, though the encounter could have been far worse. Next, we head to Shawano, Wisconsin, where an officer found himself in the middle of a terrifying chain reaction. On February 18, 2022, icy road conditions caused a massive 39-car pileup, all of which was captured on his police dashcam. The officer tried to slow down, but the slippery roads made it impossible to stop. His vehicle slammed into others ahead of him, and then more cars began crashing into his patrol car. The officer was trapped for 6 minutes, helplessly stuck as more cars piled up.
I'm a little sore, but I gotta try and get a hold of my supervisor at least. Kind of trapped right now.
How's your legs and everything?
They're alright. I'm kind of trapped right here.
Okay, yeah.
I don't.
Okay, so
I'm with Shawano PD. I gotta I'll try and get out of here and do what I can to help you guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm trapped right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hold on, let me try and get out of my driver's door first.
Can you? Can you?
Nope, we got it open.
You got it open?
Eventually, other drivers helped him escape, and he went on to assist others. The pileup resulted in 10 injuries, a reminder of just how dangerous winter driving can be. The next story involves a terrifying ambush on a highway. Captured by a truck's dashcam, a group of individuals had used tree branches to create a roadblock, and when the truck slowed down, they attacked. Angered by the destruction of their makeshift camp, the group hurled rocks, sticks, and concrete at the driver's windshield. The driver barely escaped, but was left with multiple injuries from shattered glass. He later admitted that he feared for his life, knowing that one wrong move could have been fatal. Dashcams don't just capture road incidents, they can also document events you'd never expect. In New Jersey, firefighters, police, and utility workers were investigating reports of a gas leak in a residential area. During the search, 75 houses were evacuated as a precaution, but then a massive explosion occurred, captured on a police dashcam. The blast leveled an entire house, sending debris flying throughout the neighborhood. Thankfully, the house was unoccupied at the time, but 15 people were injured, most of them firefighters and utility workers. Several had to be airlifted to hospitals for treatment. Although the explosion is believed to have been caused by a gas line rupture, the exact cause remains a mystery. In broad daylight, a semi-truck was parked on the side of the road when a silver car pulled up in front of it. A man exited the car, checked the truck for a driver, and when he found no one inside, he opened the door and began rummaging through the driver's belongings. He grabbed a black bag and ran back to his car. However, just as the car started driving off, the thief suddenly threw the bag out the window, for reasons unknown. The truck driver, who had been inspecting his trailer, ran after the car and retrieved his belongings just before the thief sped away again. Unfortunately, the license plate was too blurred to identify, and no arrests were made. Dashcam footage from a police vehicle shows 3 officers assisting a driver whose car had broken down on the side of the road. As they worked, a noise from behind suddenly grabbed their attention. A speeding car came flying toward them, and the officers barely dodged the vehicle in time. The car came to a stop further down the road, and the driver, 26-year-old Cedric Keith Hansen Jr., was found to be intoxicated. Fortunately, no one was hurt, though parked vehicles sustained heavy damage. In October 2014, Dashcam footage captured something bizarre. A woman inside her car heard strange noises and rolled down her window to investigate. That's when she saw something unsettling. Several individuals wearing creepy masks circling her car. At first, the driver thought it was a joke, laughing nervously. But things quickly escalated as one of the masked men broke the car's window and began stealing valuables.
The Internal Revenue Service may
Those are so creepy. Where'd you get it?
This may result in back taxes being reduced by thousands of dollars. An open phone line from the
Where did you get them?
tax helpline for
Come here.
consumers to call and see if you qualify for this
What are you doing?
ensure your financial stability during this
How did you get out of the car?
Take down this number now. 800-639-9690. That's 800-639-9690. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, there's no need to pay anymore. The IRS will be accepting reduced settlements. Call the tax helpline at 800-639-9690. That's 800.
The situation took a terrifying turn as the driver's screams echoed through the footage. In January 2016, Lincoln County Police released dashcam footage of a shocking encounter. Deputy Jeremy Gatney was patrolling when he noticed something moving in the middle of the road an infant. Jeremy immediately stopped his cruiser and rushed to grab the child, preventing a potential tragedy. After some time, the frantic parents were located. They hadn't realized the child had wandered out through an open door. While it was investigated as child neglect, no charges were filed as it was deemed as unfortunate accident. This video features two officers dealing with a reckless wrong-way driver. The dashcam captures the officers using their vehicle as a barricade to stop the driver from causing a fatal accident. The 60-year-old man behind the wheel was intoxicated, and this was his third DUI offense.
Take as many lanes as you can. Watch yourself, watch yourself. We are going to set up like this. He's coming right at us right now. Alright, we got him coming at us. Watch yourself. You alright? Yep.
The officers' quick thinking prevented a head-on collision, saving lives. Both officers walked away with minor injuries, but the incident could have easily ended in disaster. This dashcam footage was captured on November 19, 2017 in Florida. A pair of police cars were responding to a traffic stop when a small plane began circling the air above. Suddenly, it became clear that the plane was dropping and moving directly toward the officers. The plane's right wing clipped a tree, causing it to spin out and crash to the side of the street. The plane, a four-seater, had taken off from a nearby airport shortly before the crash. On board were a pilot and a passenger. Just minutes into the flight, their engine failed, and the pilot radioed the airport, reporting that he didn't think he could make it back. With no other options, the pilot attempted a crash landing. Fortunately, both occupants miraculously survived with only minor injuries. In 2012, a dashcam recorded unsettling footage on a desolate road in Russia. A temporary roadblock made of a tree branch and several bottles were placed in the middle of the road. A car with its hazard lights on stopped near the obstruction, with the driver standing by to clear the path. As another vehicle approached from behind, two figures appeared on the side of the road seemingly out of nowhere. Some viewers suspect this was a failed ambush, with the roadblock forcing drivers to stop and leave their vehicles, leaving them vulnerable to attack. Others believe the figures were part of the approaching car, but the truth remains unknown, adding to the mystery. This footage, captured in 2016 on Downey Boulevard, Los Angeles, highlights the rise in road rage incidents in the city. A biker approaches a car, engaging in a tense exchange with the driver. Although the reason behind the argument is unclear, things seem to calm down briefly when the car's driver lowers the window. Suddenly, the biker smashes the car's window and speeds away on his motorcycle. The driver, however, isn't willing to let him escape that easily. What happens next remains unknown, but the video is a chilling example of how quickly road rage can spiral out of control. A man driving late at night on a dark, deserted road spotted a strange figure standing by the roadside. Curious, he started filming as he approached it. With his high beams on, he noticed the figure was a man wearing a mask, a black shirt, and dark jeans.
See if you guys can see anything. No, I'm gonna have to put the lights over there for the car. I'm trying to get you guys a picture of this, but this thing is scary as. I have never seen no one look like this or be like this. See if you guys can see it with the light down there. Oh no, still too far. I'm getting on the road here by it and I don't see nothing still. I'm gonna zoom it out. Where did he go? I don't know where they went. What the he's standing like under the sign over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's legit like standing under that sign right there. Just like right there on the side of the road.
The encounter quickly turned disturbing when the masked man lunged at the vehicle, aggressively trying to open the car door. The driver managed to escape, but the masked man's identity and intentions remain a chilling mystery.
Do you see that right there? Do you see that? But they got like some weird mask or something. What the is that? What the? Oh, what the? Oh, what the?
On February 11, 2017, a dashcam recorded a Texas officer's quick-thinking response to a truck fire at a Jack-in-the-Box drive-thru. When the officer arrived at the scene in Glen Heights, it became clear the truck was dangerously close to exploding. Without hesitation, the officer used his patrol car to push the burning vehicle away from the restaurant, averting a potential disaster. Thanks to his swift actions, no one was injured and the restaurant avoided any damage. In the early hours of October 15, 2025, a police officer responded to a reported crash at Hobo Jungle Park in California. On his way to the site, the officer noticed a dense fog-like cloud and stopped just in time. Moments later, the dashcam captured a massive explosion. The blast was caused by a train collision at a nearby railroad yard, which punctured a tanker carrying propylene gas. The gas leak formed the fog-like cloud, and when it reached a nearby house, it ignited, resulting in the explosion. Thankfully, the officer wasn't injured, but the incident revealed critical communication failures between emergency services, leading to revised safety protocols. Richard Lee McNair, a notorious escape artist from Oklahoma, managed to escape prison 3 times despite receiving 2 life sentences. His third escape on April 5, 2026 was captured on police dashcam and demonstrated his uncanny ability to deceive law enforcement.
Devil. You live around here, bud? No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
All right. What is? We got an escapee.
Oh. Where from?
Prison.
From the prison here?
Yeah.
While jogging along a road, McNair was stopped by an officer who was on high alert for the escaped prisoner. McNair pretended to be a jogger.
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
Roofing?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
All right. Where are you staying at?
That Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn? Little over.
Where's that at?
I don't know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses, and he dropped me off.
Who y'all work for?
It's his,
I know. What's the name of the company?
Fields Roofing.
Okay.
Fields Roofing.
Did you go through a briar patch or something?
Well, yeah, roofing. I always roof in shorts, because my scratching up on, the roof.
That's why your knees are all cut up?
Using multiple fake names, Robert Jones and Jimmy Jones.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh.
And what's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
Despite the inconsistencies, the officer believed his story and let him go.
When I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, well, how lucky can I be?
No. I'm not no prison escapee. I'm sorry to have to hold you up.
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job, man.
I know you are.
But, yeah, just be careful. You'll probably get stopped again, okay? Don't be alarmed by it.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
McNair remained on the run for over a year before being recaptured and placed in a maximum security prison. On December 19, 2017, Tucson police received a report of a suspicious man posing as an undercover cop. The caller said that he and his friend were searched by the fake officer, and one of them was even handcuffed.
Going? You guys live here? You guys live here? What are you guys doing? Doing?
When the real police were called, the impersonator fled the scene. After investigating, police tracked down the man and found incriminating evidence, including dashcam footage showing him conducting fake traffic stops. He was arrested and charged with impersonating a law enforcement officer and kidnapping. A California Highway Patrol vehicle dashcam captured the terrifying moment it was swept away by a mudslide. The officers were responding to a structure fire when they encountered the mudslide on the road. With little time to react, the patrol car was swept up and spun around by the powerful current of mud. Miraculously, the officers managed to regain control and escape the slide. They quickly warned others in the area as the mudslide continued to cause significant damage to the city. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed these jaw-dropping and mysterious moments captured on camera, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with more thrilling content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Which of these moments shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.